Hey, I'm Matt from Remit Media. Today we're in St. Thomas on the Emerald Princess. We're exploring the area near the cruise terminal and taking a lift on the St. Thomas Skyride. As you disembark, it's a very short walk to the taxi and transportation area. A taxi to Charlotte Amalie is around $18 for two people, and unless you have a mobility issue, a taxi to the Skyride isn't necessary, as it's easily walkable. Just outside the cruise terminal gates is the area where the cruisers assemble for excursions around St. Thomas. The area just outside the cruise port is nice. It's well manicured and maintained, and has easily walkable sidewalks. Directly outside the cruise port parking lot is the entrance to Havensight Mall. The shopping spans over a city block. At the front of the mall, there are a few good picture-taking opportunities, including the statue of the Little Mermaid. Inside the mall area, which is clean and well kept, there are a number of stores. If you like souvenirs and jewelry, you're in luck. The shops are duty-free, and because of this, it's possible to get a good deal on fine jewelry. Of course, buyer beware. The Havensight Mall also has a number of restaurants and bars in the area, along with some fairly clean public restrooms. There's also a U.S. post office here if you're in need of one. As you exit the northeast side of Havensight Mall, the Skyride to Paridise Point is close by. You'll need to cross Frenchman Bay Road, and be aware that the traffic does not stop for folks crossing. Princess sells Skyride tickets as an excursion, and if I remember correctly, they may have been cheaper than at the gate. We bought our tickets for $24.99 a piece, and kids are $16.99. However, the prices have recently gone up to $30 and $20. We didn't have any problems getting in, and it was a short wait. Once you're in, it's a short series of stairs up to the loading platform. Sadly, the lower platform does not have an elevator, which makes it difficult for people with low mobility. I have read that you can take a taxi up to the top of the mountain. You said number? Loading and unloading was a straightforward task. The cars slow down as they come into the station. They can also stop cars for those who need extra time loading. We were able to load quickly, and we were on our way. It's around a 7-minute ride to the top, and the views are stunning. On a clear day, apparently you can see St. Croix or even Puerto Rico from here. Once you've made your way to the top of Paridise Point, you'll walk down some stairs into the gift store and restaurant. This area also gives you your first chance at a scenic view, but there's better coming below. We didn't eat here, but the food we saw others ordered looked pretty good. We did have to try a bushwhacker, which is said to have originated on the island in 1975. It was delicious, and I'd recommend trying one. The restaurant seating area is large and has a number of tables with a good view. It was early when we went, so I imagine that this place fills up. Something else to keep in mind is that it was pretty hot, even early, and shade was at a premium here, outside of the restaurant overhang. The highlight of Paridise Point is the observation deck, which offers scenic views of St. Thomas, both covered and uncovered. After taking in the observation deck, it's time to head back down. Even after shopping, drinking, and sightseeing, the visit was under 2 hours. In my opinion, the ride down was even more stunning than the way up. On the way out, I noticed that there was a pirate museum next door, and that might be fun to visit next time. After our visit to Paridise Point, we started to walk down Waterfront Highway on our way to Charlotte Amalie, which is a 30-minute walk from the cruise pier. But the heat was oppressive, and we stopped at Fredricksberg Point. Frederiksberg Point gave us some great views of Long Bay. I didn't record our stop, but there was also a local supermarket and a Kmart nearby, which had the supplies we needed and was convenient to the pier. Our last stop on the way back to the ship was the Yacht Haven Grande, which is a higher-end shopping and entertainment district. They also offer marina services and diving excursions. There are several great photo opportunities here. I hope you've enjoyed our St. Thomas video. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Thanks.